You ready?
West Dominion, episode 34.
You did check.
I didn't.
Conspirator. Cost 4 plus 2 coins if you played 3 or more actions this turn, counting this 1 card in an action. Costing 5, the Butcher. Plus 2 coffers. You may trash a card from your hand. If you do, remove any number of tokens from your coffers and gain a card, costing up to the cost of the trashed card, plus 1 per token removed. So you can, so it's a pretty weird game, pretty weird thing. Anyway, butchery. Hamlet, I don't remember Hamlet. Plus a card, it only costs 2. Plus a card, plus an action. You may discard a card for an action. You may discard a card for a buy. Woohoo!
What? Wow.
Have we never played with that? That's intrigue, isn't it? No, that's, what's the feathery
I
one?
mean, we must have played with it once.
You must have. What's the feather? I can't.
It's this one.
It's
I don't know what it's called. It's the combo.
it's either
Combo
guilds or
Cornucopia, maybe?
cornucopia.
Okay. Costing 5. Embassy.
Okay, you're right. 34.
Plus 5 cards. Discard 3 cards. When you gain this, each other player gains a silver. Artisan, costing 6. Gain a card to your hand, costing up to 5. Put a card from your hand onto your deck. Costing 4. The Baron. Plus a buy. You may discard an estate for plus 4. If you don't, gain an estate. Venture, worth a coin, costs 5. When you play this, reveal cards from your deck until you reveal a treasure. Discard the other cards. Play that treasure. Golem needs a potion. Reveal cards from your deck until you reveal 2 action cards other than golems. Discard the other cards, then play the action cards in either order. Could be good. Costing 5. The Inn. Wow. Horses. Plus 2 cards, plus 2 actions, discard 2 cards. When you gain this, look through your discard pile, reveal any number of action cards from it, which can include this. Okay. And shuffle them into your deck. Okay, well, whatever. Big splitter there. I
I don't understand why it says which can include this, because it's not going to be in your discard if you've just played it.
Yeah, that's why I.
It says gain.
Oh, when you gain it. Okay.
Oh, right.
So you
Okay.
gain it to your discard pile, obviously.
Okay, sure. Okay, cut purse. Oh, we finally have an attack card. Plus 2. Each other player discards a copper or reveals a hand with no copper. Well, that's not much of an attack. Do you think?
Make people discard a copper? Yeah.
At the beginning of the game, I
Beginning of the
suppose it
game
might be.
might hurt people.
Hurt somebody. I don't see anything I dislike. We got 1 splitter.
Does
There's the Hamlet, which would count as a splitter too.
I'm gonna veto the butcher just because we don't have butcher synergy in any way. We don't have
Okay.
coffers cards.
I mean, the butcher has a coffers card.
Yes, but he can't give you coffers.
It says +2 coffers right there at
Oh.
the top.
Well, okay.
You may trash
Never
a
mind
card
then.
from your hand.
No, I'm not
Do
gonna.
remove any number of tokens from your coffers,
I didn't notice the +2 in
And gain a
coffers for a moment. I thought that was.
costing up to the cost of the
Something
trash card
else.
+1 per token removed. Okay, so we're
Oh,
keeping
this
the
is
butcher.
the trash, this is the only trasher too.
Yeah, so the butcher is like an upgrade, but you can choose how much you want it upgraded by also spending more coffers. That's how that works, right?
Yeah. But you can use coffers on, with other cards, right? So, I mean, you know, without using the butcher, so. And it is a way to trash, trash cards, a very expensive way to trash cards. Oh, well, wait a minute. Oh, any number of coffers, so you don't have to do anything. So it's a cheap trasher, plus
It
you get
costs
coffers.
five.
Plus you get, well, I mean, it doesn't cost you anything really to trash. Unless you wanna get greedy.
Okay.
No, I want to get rid of the Baron.
Okay. Arno wants to get rid of the Baron. Okay. Let's get him out of here.
Why?
This is not cool.
The only synergy was lame.
Whoop.
Crossroads.
Crossroads.
You don't mind if I shuffle that into my deck if you toss it at me, do you?
Reveal your hand. Plus a card per victory card reveal. This is the first time you played a Crossroads this turn. Plus three actions.
Oh.
Holy moly.
He had sort of Baron synergy. Crossroads has Baron synergy. I'm gonna
That's a-
veto the Crossroads.
That's a super splitter.
I'm vetoing it.
Seriously, you are vetoing it?
Yeah.
Why?
Because
He wants it in the game with the Baron.
could happen.
You guys. Treasury. Another 5. Plus a card, plus an action, plus a coin. When you discard this from play, if you didn't buy a victory card this turn, you may put this
No, we
this one.
vetoed this.
Oh,
onto your
okay.
deck. Well, unless I veto it, you're stuck with it.
Can you veto something to get us a 3 cost?
I don't know what the next card up is.
You know, let's just take silver if you want.
What?
Just the way you said that. Also, you'll notice that Alex has decided that he wants to be the.
We got a lot of bling here.
He's decided he wants to be the Dominion player with the most bling. He's developing a character, you see.
Are you auditioning for a play?
Well,
or?
no, because they only look at our hands most of the time. So
yeah, I
he's
see.
got a ring on.
Yeah, I don't think they'll be able to see your necklace there.
I was
I was
curious
wondering
why
if you had a girlfriend, but, you know.
he's trying to live a more Dungeons and Dragons life. Ask him about his ring of health.
+1.
Ring of health.
His ring of health +1.
I have 3. I'm gonna get a silver. So,
There's 4, he's taking a cut purse. I have 3, I'm taking a hamlet.
okay, so I have 4, so I can. Why do you want to cut purse? I don't get it. What's the attack?
I think I understand.
Do you? I don't get it.
That's fine.
Yeah, it'll come up or it won't come up. One of the two.
It'll either work or it won't.
It's a 50% chance.
I mean, it doesn't do enough. The only thing I can see is that he gets to see your hand, everybody's hands.
I also... I'm not sure. You should purchase a card and allow the game to continue.
I should. I really should.
It's a shame he doesn't have any money in play.
There's only one card that needs a potion, and I don't know that I want that card.
Yeah. Should probably not get it.
Golem is Alex strats anyway.
All right, I will buy a potion.
What?
Oh wait, you're supposed to.
No, I think I'm gonna get a silver.
Okay. I'm going to take with my 4, I'm going to take a conspirator.
Well, play your turn first. Oh wait, you did.
No,
I don't have any
it's his
cards.
turn. We're all shuffling cards.
Shuffle. Okay. Sorry. I thought that I forgot that you were getting your card shuffled. I was like, but it's your turn.
And I'm thinking, it can't be my turn. I don't have any cards. What happened to my cards? I was thinking Alex gave them to you by mistake after he had shuffled them, which he has done before. Yes, he has. He's done that. Review the tapes. Review the tapes.
Are you sure that you're not projecting?
I probably am projecting, but I think I'm projecting reality.
But backwards?
At least one
and
version.
flipped?
At least one version of reality. Well, this is a losing, stupid way to go. That's all I can say. Oh, it's my play, right? I have 2, so I'm going to buy a hamlet.
I have a conspirator and 1 copper. I will buy a hamlet.
Okay, well.
Did you get the coins out, Alex?
No.
Yeah, we're going to need coppers.
I need coins for the coppers.
You're not tempted to cheat and just say, oh, well, that's my coffers, obviously.
I have to do it like this because I want my coffers over here.
I have 5, so I'm gonna buy a butcher. The butcher in our hamlet.
Cut purse. Okay, so what happens? That actually hurts me quite a bit. I was gonna buy a butcher, but now I can't.
Was that your goal?
No.
Are you gonna be trashing cut purses for some? I mean, I just don't quite get it.
It was the best 4-cost card I could get.
Was it?
Yeah.
Alright, so I have to discard a
Copper.
copper?
Yeah.
Well, you're a bad person.
I have a hamlet and
I'm a bad person.
there. That wait, oh, for another action. Okay, okay. I'm gonna.
That-
No, it doesn't help. I'm just gonna get another hamlet.
To buy or not to buy?
Yes. That is the question. Whether 'tis nobler. I don't know the speech.
That is the question.
Whether 'tis nobler
In the hand.
in the eye,
In the mind.
in the mind.
To
Versus
suffer
the
the arrows, outrageous slings and fortunes of the arrows, or something like that.
If you're a fan of Shakespeare,
Please,
look no further.
please, please tune out now. Is it
If
my
you're
turn?
a fan of Shakespeare, get thee to another channel.
Perhaps is your turn. I don't know if you went. You would remember buying some. Nope, you probably just discarded that copper, so
Nope.
it is your turn.
It is my
I
turn.
can confirm.
Okay.
Confirmed Dad's turn.
I have 5. I'm going to buy the embassy.
All right. That sounds like a good buy. You can force us to gain silver. So
Yeah, you each
it's
get a
not so-
silver.
That's not so bad.
Force us to gain silver?
That's not so bad.
It is a force, isn't it?
Yeah. I mean, I didn't want it, but I'll take it without.
Okay.
Butcher. Trash that.
You want to get 2 coppers here, huh?
No.
You have to have 2 coppers. You don't want them. You're going to cash them in for a hamlet.
Clearly. And I've got 3. So I'll be taking the silver.
Okay. I got a hamlet. And another hamlet. And another hamlet.
Mhm.
Conspirator. Which was activated. And I've got 3, 4, 5. My butcher finally.
Would you say that he's been activated?
Is that a reference to?
I don't know.
It's a skit done by, oh gosh, the Brian Laurie guys.
Well, I was thinking, it'd be like James Bond or a
Did you
spy
do
or
something
something.
for your turn?
I mean, that's kind of what it's.
Dad?
Yeah, I bought a hamlet.
Oh, is it my turn again?
Such a quick
Unless
turn.
I played out of turn, yes.
In. Are you gonna
Inn,
stuff
oh yeah,
stuff
the
into
inn, I
your-
remember Arthur buying them. That's a
you can
pretty good
shuffle all
card.
your action cards into the deck if you want. And look,
Mm.
his deck is pretty small, so.
Shuffle, please.
deck is the same as, oh no, somebody has trashed a copper. Who did that? Who butchered the copper?
I took a knife to that coin.
Okay.
Chopped it right up into a hamlet.
There's a hole in the center of it now.
Okay, I have 4 copper coins. I'm going to take another conspirator. And then I just did my deck shuffle.
Okay.
So, for those of us who have seen the play Hamlet, are there conspirators?
Yes. Hamlet is a
there
conspirator.
might
Yeah, he is the conspirator.
But also, his uncle killed his dad, allegedly.
Right.
It's never proved, but
His dad told him that he would, that his uncle was the one who did it. But I mean, like, he's a ghost. What does he know?
this is interesting.
Ghosts
Looking at
don't
this
know a lot,
Hamlet,
it's
you
true.
may discard a card for an action. You may discard a card. Are those in order, or is
Yes.
that?
When you can either discard a card for.
Well, you can do both.
You could do
You
either.
can, but you would have. But do you have to do the action one first and then the buy?
It doesn't
No.
matter.
You could choose.
Because it has to be before you do
If
anything
you
else either
discard
way.
2,
Are
you
you-
can get an action and a buy.
But what if you? But if you discard one, can you say I'll take the buy? Because
Sure.
it's not worded like.
Yes,
Yes.
you can.
Are you sure?
Yes,
Because
Because you've looked it
You
up.
you
have
can. You can't
the-
get 2.
you have the choice to
Buys.
discard or not discard, and then you have the choice to discard or not discard. Simple mathematics.
I don't think it. I don't think it matters here. So what I'm gonna do. Okay, well, I'm gonna play that. And I'm going to trash that, but what do,
Right. You could simply take a hamlet, or you could cash in some of
Right.
your coffers for.
I can cash these in with this and get my golem.
No,
Why not?
because you don't get to add the
Oh
potion.
yeah, you could. You could
No.
take a hamlet and a golem. You could take. He could use the coffers in his buy phase.
Oh, that's
If
true.
you do, remove any number of tokens from your coffers and
Right.
gain a card.
Right.
Right, but also you need to gain a hamlet.
You could just gain a hamlet from that, and then use the coffers like you would normally use coffers in your buy phase to get the golem. See.
Let me just read this. You may trash a card from your hand.
Trash.
Get it? If you do, remove any number of tokens from your coffers and
Zero.
gain a card.
Hamlet.
Well, you could remove 2 and get a 4-cost card.
Yes, but
You
not a
can't
golem.
get a. You can't get a golem.
Wait a minute.
with it.
And gain a card costing up to the cost of the trash card.
Yeah, plus 1.
Plus
for each
1.
token, right, from your coffers.
Okay, so I take the Hamlet.
Yes.
Oh, and now I'm in the buy phase. Oh, I get it.
And then you
could
discard
use your
2.
coffers that you got from the butcher in your buy phase.
I see what you're saying. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Okay, that's more complicated than my brain was ready for. Okay. All right, Arthur.
It's my turn.
Indeed it is.
So first I play a hamlet. Card. Action.
your back bothering you that much?
It's not my back, it's my, hamstring.
Hamstring
area.
thing.
And it's, it's just uncomfortable to sit
Yeah.
down.
Yeah.
It's getting a lot better.
Do you have exercises you're doing?
No, because that would be uncomfortable.
Because I can show you one that I was given to help with my thing, which would probably help you.
Man, I need this shuffled.
Mine needs rest, not exercise.
Now I'm going to show you a
Okay,
stretching.
I'm going to, stretching hurts it a lot.
Yeah,
That's what I need to not do.
But
well, it's,
I'm discarding this. Sorry. Discarding for a plus buy, I think. Another hamlet.
I think you're cheating with that. I think it's,
And then I've got 4 coppers,
But
2
maybe
more
not.
hamlets.
that's sloppy writing on the, and there go the hamlets.
wow.
I may discard a card for action, for plus 1 action. Oh, I didn't. You may discard a card for plus 1 buy. I did. I don't.
Yeah, no, I think you're right. I'm just saying, there go the hamlets.
Yeah,
There goes the
hamlets are
neighborhood.
gone. Sure. No one saw the hamlets coming. Or something, I don't know.
Hamlet was invisible.
This was a terrible hand. Whoever shuffled this is out to get me.
I mean, guilty, but wasn't like meditated.
Okay, here's my 3 I'm discarding. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Well, that's a tough one.
I mean, your options are not very. You can get one of the 5-cost cards, or you can get a gold.
I
Or
think I'm
an
gonna
artisan.
buy an artisan.
Okay.
Might actually be really good. I'm not entirely sure.
I think I see a way to use it.
Okay.
In pool. I guess these 2. Spiritor. Cut purse.
Oh,
Really hurt. Again. 4, 6, 7, 8.
1 buy. Yeah.
buys a treasury, eh?
I'm going to use this butcher to turn a silver into treasury. That's my turn.
Using the 2 coffers, you
Right.
Okay, I'm going to discard this for an action.
Okay.
I'm going to play this.
Discard down your 3 cards. Where let me see.
What now?
You have to discard 3. After you draw 5.
Oh, no, I did not.
Did you draw 5?
Yeah.
Yeah, discard 3.
This isn't the first time we caught you cheating with
Wait
that,
a
is
minute.
it?
I don't have.
He actually did it.
I think I did. I did draw this. Yeah.
And it's not put it back on top of your deck as much as we'd like it to be.
Yeah. I get it. Which 3?
Is a hamlet bigger than a village?
No. I think smaller.
Smaller than a village?
Yeah.
Yeah. Just like a hamlet is smaller than a pig.
I mean, it's certainly smaller than a ham, but I feel like it might be bigger than a village.
These are all interesting questions, but you know what's the most interesting? Is a hamlet smaller than a piglet?
Yeah, it's just the ham of a piglet.
No.
So a small ham is larger than a small pig, is what you're saying, Dad.
Well, probably actually. It's like piglets are very small, but a small ham could be still pretty big. You would never butcher a piglet. What do they call those? Suckling pigs? Maybe they do eat those, but they skewer them whole.
Yeah.
Roast them whole, maybe.
Yeah.
We should look up some suckling pig recipes. No?
No? No, I'm going to say no.
All right.
If you're interested in tiny pig cookery,
No, I would never cook a tiny pig.
we'd have to use the barbecue. And that would be a lot of effort for a small amount of meat.
Okay, where am I?
You're the one playing over there.
Right.
Me and Arthur are talking about pigs. You have 2 more actions in there. It does.
He had one more.
Oh, he had 2 more.
He had 2 more. Oh.
Play them in either order. Okay. I'm gonna just put these over here for you.
But I play both of them regardless of the number of action cards, right?
See,
Yes.
they don't even take actions, as I understand it.
Yes. They're new.
Which is good, because you don't have any.
They're new trees. I'm gonna be
So,
impressed if that golem really pays off for him.
you might want to do the artisan first, because then you have the chance of... I mean, that's the only... It can only matter. It can only make a difference, right? If you do the butcher first, it doesn't matter, but the artisan puts a card in your hand, so you could, in theory, you could trash the card that you pick up from the artisan.
This is a good point.
Whether that
Alex.
makes any sense or not, I don't know.
Oh, I see. Gain this. Put it on my deck.
And you can put one of the cards from your hand into your deck.
Right.
But you can...
But I don't get to draw it, so I don't see what you're...
No, you do. You take the card that you gain to your hand.
Yes.
And then if you played a
And then
butcher,
onto your deck.
You put a card from your hand.
But then...
It doesn't have to be the one you took.
it shouldn't matter at all because there's no reason he would be trash. Well, he might trash a card to get something worth more than 5.
Yeah, but he
Right.
wouldn't, because
Right,
You could
because
do-
the
you
5
could
costs
get
are
a-
good this game.
you could get a gold.
I see what you're saying.
I'm just saying, there's really no point in belaboring which one you play first.
Right. Well, no, you started off saying that it might...
The only way it could matter is if you wanted to
Trash the card
trash
that
a
you
card
just
Right, I
that
got
you
you.
either buy or put on top of your
Right. Yeah, I could get a 4, then I could get a gold, okay. Yeah.
You can get a 5 and get a gold, and you only have to sacrifice one of your coffers.
Alex, did you know that silver rings are the most conductive of conversation starters?
They are the most conductive of rings.
So why did you get one with a red piece of glass in it instead of a yellow piece of glass?
A yellow piece of glass would be for, like,
Electricity.
lightning.
Yeah, since it's the most conductive.
Oh, that's a good point. I should get a ring with a yellow.
Wait a minute, I
Yellow
have to
piece of
play
glass.
the butcher first, okay.
Or a microchip.
Huh?
This isn't a...
It's
It's
turn.
still my
Wait,
turn.
really? Oh.
Yes,
Yes,
I'm
he's
playing
still
my-
playing.
Still, and I haven't even got to my buy
He's
phase.
still thinking about what he's gonna get
What are
with
you
the
going to
artisan.
buy with 2 cards?
Good question.
Oh, but he has an extra coffer too. That's probably what was taking him so long.
Buy adventure.
No, it goes to your hand, and then you have to put something from your hand on top of your deck. So you probably should put the copper on top of your deck, and then you get it.
Are you peeking at Dad's cards?
Probably.
I don't know if peeking so much as looking.
Well, it's sad. This
you like
whole turn is going to be in the video.
Is it?
It's a pretty pathetic turn.
Probably. I mean, we keep talking over it, and it's mildly amusing.
I mean, it's also like a half an hour long turn. I mean,
And that's a bad thing? You say
yeah,
that like
it
that's a
kind
bad
of
thing?
it kind of is, kind of bad. I mean, if I had a little piece of paper to mark things down, I would like write half-hour-long turns.
Where is our little piece of
I would
paper?
write people's names under it.
Oh, reveal until you reveal a treasure. So I actually have 4, don't I?
Yeah, but you also still have one more coffer.
So I could buy something worth 5.
That's
Okay.
right.
Okay. I'll get another venture.
Right.
Okay. Now the butchery can commence.
Yes.
If you would, please.
Oh.
I must have more alcohol.
So you got
Need this shuffled.
conspirator and a silver.
Mm-hmm.
With your butcher.
Yeah.
Alright, I have a Hamlet. I'm gonna need my deck shuffled.
What's the name of the conspirator?
Cyril. Cyril.
Cyril?
Hamlet.
They're
We
usually
already
good.
went through this.
Oh, wait a minute.
Oh.
Wait a minute.
Oh.
What were those 2 guys in Britain that were spying for the Russians?
I don't know. Boris? Natasha?
No.
They were in Canada.
Prince such and such?
Okay, so whose
It's
turn
my
is it?
turn.
Is it your
Arthur's
turn? Oh, okay.
shuffling my deck.
Thoroughly.
Alright, I'm gonna take a plus action here. Oh, I did not need to do that, but it doesn't matter either.
Well, it
Plus
might, because
2
now you have a plus
coffers.
action.
Plus 2 coffers. That's only 1 coffer.
That
What?
That's
Oh,
that's
what do we
I'm
get,
gonna
silvers
rid of
or
that
something? What?
Estate, and then I'm
no,
gonna
he
do
said
that.
plus 2
I'm
coffers.
gonna take this.
So.
I've got 2
I coughed.
coffers. It's not worth anything.
Only got 1.
Alright,
Yeah.
What did you actually do at the end there?
I didn't buy anything, but I did get a conspirator,
Okay.
Plus a card, plus an action.
and I trashed an estate, which is important if you're counting points.
Point count decreasing. Point count decreasing.
Um, I'm taking an action.
Okay.
Um, So, uh, okay, I'm just going to play this for the coffers. I'm not gonna trash. Okay, yeah, we'll do that. Yeah, sorry. And then I'll play my golem. 2 action cards. Discard. Scotch.
Discard scotch?
Yeah. And I'm out of actions except for these two, right?
Well, once you play the Hamlet, you'll have one more.
Well, yes, understood, understood.
Or two more. You want to discard something, I suppose.
Rats. I may discard for another action. And I'm going to play this now. Up to 5. Take a venture.
Put it on your deck. Or put it in your hand and then put something on your deck.
It would work better if you had gold in your deck.
Adventure?
Mm-hmm.
Well, he has some silver.
That's true.
Oh, I have to put a card from my. Maybe I don't. Well, it's too late now. Oh. Yeah. Okay. Never mind.
So, I mean, I feel like this conspirator Hamlet, you know, it's a good synergy.
Yeah.
They're from different sets.
Okay. Okay. So I have 2 ventures. First venture.
Silver, yeah. All right.
Play my second venture.
Why is Conspirator Hamlet good?
And does that mean I have played this now, and so
Yeah, another.
I get another one?
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
6.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Correct.
Yes, my gold heckling is born fruit.
Gold tackling?
My gold heckling.
Gold heckling, I see. Yes, yes.
I also think the embassy is another one. It has probably a synergy there.
With the conspirator.
With the Hamlet and the conspirator. And the inn.
Well,
The inn
it's
is-
a very
the inn
connected
is
group
the same set as the embassy.
It's a pretty connected series of cards, actually.
I believe that I will discard this for a buy, play my Conspirator, and get
7, 8.
these 2. Okay.
Interesting.
You had 8 points. 8 coins.
Hamlet. 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 Hamlet.
Kingware.
Conspirator.
Hamlet,
Conspirator.
Hamlet, conspiracy.
We got 4 plus 4 is 8.
Oh, those are 2.
Yeah.
I did not discard anything from my Hamlets. I'm gonna take a province. What? I'm gonna need my deck shuffled.
Okay.
Hamlet. For an action. Embassy. I need a
Shuffle.
well.
I need to draw 4 more cards.
Oh, that's right, I do. No, I just have the one that's not to the side.
You discarded something.
Oh, that's right, I did that for that, okay, right. Blah, 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 blah.
I remember you doing that.
Yeah,
You
I did
discarded
that.
it.
I did it on purpose too.
You never know when you're gonna want another action. You might draw some butchers.
I might. So I'm drawing 5. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. So,
You're discarding 3.
you're right. I wish you wouldn't remind me of that.
That's what the embassy's there for.
Annotate the counter.
I mean, it's way over there. There.
Okay, yes.
Be more interesting to see if certain sets of cards made us cheat more.
Okay, is that gonna work now if I do this? Discard 3. Oops, no. I have to have this in my hand, and I have to have this on top. And I can put this on there too. Oh, no, it's discard 3, not put them back on your deck.
Yep.
Sorry. Sorry, just, okay, here's my 3.
This part might get a experiencing technical difficulties slide.
I think you should just cut it out, Martha. Gotta keep the video at a half an hour or under.
Yeah, well,
No, I looked at that briefly, and I wasn't a fan of what you were doing there, I have to say. Okay, I'm not gonna discard. I do have another action, so I'm going to play this. I'm going to gain a venture
To your hand.
to my
Put something
hand.
on top of your deck.
Thank you. And put something on them. I'm going to put something on my deck.
honestly, Artisan Venture is really nice.
Okay.
Could be worse.
Well, I guess
So I'm going to now venture, and I'm going to reveal. Okay, I'm going to venture
Venture.
again, and I'm going to reveal. These get discarded when I.
Oh,
Okay.
that counts as a treasure.
that counts as a treasure.
Sorry, but it does.
Okay.
I'm actually 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
10. I see 10.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Alright, I
Nine.
miscounted.
Oh
But
man,
it matters.
platinum, or I'm going for platinum, baby.
You have a venture. You can't not.
Yeah.
Although you're gonna have to butcher some more coins.
Some coppers out of the way, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
I could have bought a colony. Ah,
Oh, you have coffers.
I'll return shortly. Maybe too soon to buy a colony.
Could you shuffle me, please? Thank you. Yeah, interestingly enough, I got this, and these are all still in play. So when these go away, I get to just put a treasury on top. Instead of accidentally having it shuffled in there.
What now? What was the
Well,
trick?
when I discard, since I had a treasury, and the treasury goes
So
on
it's,
top.
it's my turn, I would guess, right? I'm gonna play the treasury. I'm gonna play the Hamlet. And I'm gonna play the Conspirator. And I'm gonna play the Butcher.
You shouldn't have told me about the bling. I would have been sitting here curiouser and curiouser the whole evening.
No, that's not legitimately the reason he actually got them. He's not
Very
trying to create a character. I told him that, and he felt a whole lot smarter.
Getting rid of that copper, and I'm not gonna get anything from it.
He
Is that
just
possible?
really wants to
You may
be
trash
ready
a card
if he
if
gets
you
his
do
attack.
remove any number of tokens and gain a card. Oh, I have to gain a card if I trash a card.
Mhm. Yep.
I guess I don't want to. I mean, I could get an estate, I suppose, from my copper. Nah. Alright. 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm gonna take another treasury. I'm gonna put this treasury on the top of my deck.
Well, I have a very complicated hand here. You'll be
Yep,
pleased to
okay.
see.
That's what I thought.
Was it what you thought?
Yep. As soon as you said I have a very complicated hand, I said it's all money, isn't it? Which
There weren't any ventures either, which is
Not even a venture.
nothing ventured.
Nothing gained.
Well, you know.
no, that's not true. Hamlet. And I'll be discarding this for an action. And yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, shaped like it has an action.
Shaped like it has an action.
Walks like an action, talks like an action.
I'll shuffle this a little bit more since now I know what was on the bottom.
Two.
Whatever.
I may not, but well,
Not that you're
someone's
above
cards
knowing.
or anything.
Yeah, no. Perfectly all right. Perfectly all right.
I need this shuffled.
How was that? Pretty good catch, huh?
It's all right. I have to get rid of two of these. So, I guess these two. Conspirator. Hamlet. Butcher. Go first. Yeah. And then
state. Yeah, your 2 coffers.
And then I've got 6 coins. So
Makes
I'll
sense for
take.
Dad to do that. Makes sense for you to do that.
Embassy. No.
3, 4. Where did your other coins? Oh, you have 2
2,
conspirators.
4, 5.
I didn't see the other conspirator.
2, 4, 5, 6.
Okay. I got a treasury and a conspirator and 2 coins, which is 5. I'm going to take another treasury and I'll put this treasury on top.
I really like the way this king looks here on the adventure card. It's like, yeah, there's a bag of gold.
I want you to walk off in that direction and do that adventurer thing.
Who knows what's in that bag? Could be someone's nose.
You, adventurer, I need you to do this. This bag of gold? No, that's very clearly not gold. It's been grown in my personal gardens. Oh, it's more of a spirit quest. Exactly.
He puts his weed in there.
Wait.
Okay, I'm discarding this for an action.
Chamberlain, did I hand him the bag of gold or the bag of weed? This is important.
I'm gonna go.
Because an ounce of weed is quite a lot.
Felt like a bag of gold, but oh boy, well, I guess it could. You couldn't think, oh, that's gold, and then
The
that'd
density
be
of
anything
gold
else.
is quite a lot higher than the density.
Yes, that's. It would have to be like a laminated block.
Yeah. And you could like shave bits of it off like they do with the fish stuff in Japan.
Right.
I don't know what they call that stuff.
Yeah,
Concentrated fishiness.
that would be.
Oh, I have to
I mean,
discard 3. God,
They have more of like an amber sap thing that they turn that stuff into instead of just a block of the herb, right?
oh no, this is no good.
I don't know much about drugs.
Okay, me either.
Oh, but wait a minute. So I get rid of 3 cards here.
Yes.
Are you going to take a small break? Is that
I'm just
No, he's getting more alcohol, or he's getting alcohol.
that cup is very small.
Do I want to play this? That's the question. Do I want to take a chance on that? Oh, man. But I
You
have
want
to.
to discard 3 cards first.
You're so right about that. Okay, I'm going to discard those 3. I'm going to take the safe route. I want the 2 coffers, please. If you could hand me 2 coffers, I'd be happy to accept them.
4 now.
Got 4 now, yes. And I'm going to trash this potion.
Oh, smart.
Some say the King of East Dominion's intelligence is unmatched.
Some, huh?
Some say.
Okay.
What
Away from
what are you
away
getting-
from me, Satan.
What are you getting from your
I don't know.
Well,
It's such
figure it
a.
out.
It's a. I wish it was like one more.
Surely there is a card over here that you lust after.
I lust after many cards.
Get an
many
embassy.
cards.
You can force us to take more silver. You know you love embassies. They really speed up your turns.
I'm going to spend these two and get a gold.
That was the smart play.
And I think I'm at the end of my
Rope?
et cetera, et cetera.
Turn?
So venture,
Oh, boy.
venture. Oh, come on. Venture.
Well, he can't hit the potion anymore. He's at least happy about that.
So there's 6. That's it? I get 6?
6 is, that's a respectable number of coins.
Yeah, it's not bad.
I brought you back this coin from my travels. Isn't it a nice coin? Some weirdos gouged the middle out of it with a knife.
Nice.
Square knife?
Yeah. A square knife. 2, 4, 5, 6, 7. 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Excuse me.
You guys have to take silvers, by the way.
I will play this Hamlet. I'm going to discard a card for a plus buy. Hamlet. Hamlet. Treasury. Hamlet.
Hillary. Treasure left.
I don't know why I said plus buy. I mean, clearly a plus
Action.
action was it better?
Are you asking for a rewind?
No.
You sure? Because
I
you
have
helped-
another
We
thing
could-
I can discard if I feel so inclined.
So your back's not against the wall here.
Well, yeah, I mean, it was a misplay, but I just had 4 coins total. I'm gonna get this conspirator. I'm gonna put this treasury back on top. Oh, I forgot about these guys.
Oh shoot! I forgot to put my treasuries back.
That's rough. That's a tough one.
It's not even cheating. I just decided to be less optimal.
I mean, I could write you down for cheating if you want to read
No,
your hand.
no.
You want me to tell you how many points you have in cheating? 3,
If it's kind of small, you might as well.
9.5. You could have 10.5.
Alright, I'll just pick these up and put these on the table.
You
What-
have to
what?
discard 2 as well from your hand.
No, because
No, they
I'd
go
play
back
them
on his-
and then they'd be in my hand.
I don't even know where you're at anymore.
That's a good point. What did Dad do?
I bought a colony.
A colony. That's how many monies you have?
Yeah.
At least you didn't buy another platinum, right?
Could have.
Mm.
I only had one buy though. Probably I should have bought a platinum. You're right.
Let's see.
I don't like to get too far behind, though.
Didn't actually affect my canned at all in any way.
Okay.
Didn't have extra buys. So,
I'm sure it was all nice for you though.
it made me feel better.
Treasury? Treasury?
Wait.
Conspirator?
Treasuries are going. 2 treasuries are going back on top.
Oh my god.
I need my deck, Dad.
Write that down.
Sorry.
Butcher.
This is becoming very irregular.
I'm getting rid of this estate. I had 2 more. And the estate is 2, and then that's 3, 4, 5. Which gives me another treasury. And then I have 3. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'm getting a province. I'm putting these treasuries on top.
Man,
I can't put those on top if I just bought a province.
No.
Okay. Yeah. Cheater.
Joe, don't
I
buy
at least haven't been buying.
Don't buy
things.
Don't buy the province. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah. You really want those treasuries on top, you know.
Not great. These 2 conspirators, they just stick together.
That's what they.
Well, that's kind of
bad
their
idea.
job.
They have to be with another conspirator, or they're not a conspirator, I suppose.
they're just kind of a. Yeah. What do you call it if it's just one crazy guy who's out to do something? A plot? It's not a conspiracy, right?
Yeah, a con is like with.
Oh, let's see.
So yeah, I think maybe you do have to have more than one person to have a conspiracy. So.
I think I'm going to take a venture instead.
Okay.
Of course, there may be, legal. That might be like the word definition of conspiracy, but there might be a legal definition of conspiracy.
True.
It's more lenient in terms of.
Dumb, but it's fine.
Run out of actions. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
10?
I'll do 10.
Can I swing you for 11?
You don't have any coffers. Should have saved some coffers.
I'm suddenly hungry. I'll be back.
You could have some
Cheesy poofs.
Oh, no, I've got better downstairs. Those barbecue ones are not bad.
Alright, I have a Hamlet and a Conspirator and 3 more coins. That's 5 total. I'll take a Treasury.
Okay.
I need to shuffle.
Got time.
Yeah. I'm not impatient at all.
I have these. I think I'm gonna try to exhaust these because they're a week old. Is it my turn?
Yes.
Could you just,
Pepper's about to be done shuffling my cards.
so did anything momentous happen? Did anyone buy a bunch of colonies? Or?
I sort of enjoyed the flavor of the Woodford Reserve a little bit. That looks exhausting.
Oh, yeah?
The silver pile.
I purchased, that was last week, I purchased a treasury. That's what I did.
Oh, okay. Then it's my turn.
Let's see.
Okay, so I have to use my venture. Okay, just as well.
Didn't you play
Wait a
that
minute.
last turn?
I did.
Platinum?
Buy that instead. Oh, I don't even have to play that, but I will. Okay,
Did you draw cards for the venture?
I did. I'll draw a copper.
Excellent.
Okay.
Good play, good play. Those chips smell pretty
They do.
These, you can have some of them. I will even remove my
No,
toothpick
sorry.
from them.
good. I was enjoying smelling.
And I have,
Is that a plus
I have the-
action?
I have corn chips too. if
Yeah.
you're-
No, I'm going to keep this actually. I'm not going to discard anything because I know what I drew, and what I drew is not conducive to.
Doesn't need an extra action.
No.
Are you gonna take an estate? Or... Oh, you had it. Oh, that was a copper. Okay. Lost track of how many points Arthur has.
Trust me, it's many.
Legion.
Many teckle.
Mini tackle far.
Yeah.
This is almost my last hand.
I'm gonna discard something for an action.
Okay.
I didn't need it.
Sustained.
I have 3, 4, 5, 6. I'll take that.
And the treasury's second pile. Going fast.
Not that fast. Tab?
Did you know that kefir has a lot of live and active probiotics?
Live and active.
Yeah, they're not like lazy probiotics. They're active. Sort of like the seniors living in Florida. They're active.
This is probably stupid.
Because of the gators?
I'm gonna play that. I'm gonna
I
take
don't know, you know,
take another
it's a
adventure.
retirement home.
Okay.
Keeps them active, you know, there's activities. They've got stand-up comics that come by every.
Oh, did you read that thing about in the New Yorker about the retirement home place in Florida?
I would never admit to reading about Florida, retirement homes in Florida.
It was pretty funny. Who's the singer who's invested heavily in it? He's kind of the god of the whole place.
I don't know, I didn't read it.
Jimmy Buffett.
Jimmy Buffett, oh yeah. Is that Margaritaville?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, I've heard about that. And
So
I did read that article.
Did you?
Yeah,
That was
that was a
hysterical.
while ago.
That was hysterical. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, it's.
I would like to purchase a gardens.
You have
Yeah.
a large deck of many.
How am I gonna do this anyway?
No. I keep forgetting this doesn't have actions.
Six. 70. A province. Oh, the King of South Dominion.
All hail. I forgot it. Is it South Dominion that's the outlaw Dominion?
Well, he's
or
the
is
one
that
who has
North
the
Dominion?
throne room for sure.
Are you
yeah.
asking which one of us has cut purses?
Yes, there's a single cut person. South Dominion, unless you got trashed.
I haven't-
South Dominion at least
I haven't
doesn't
even-
involve itself in alchemy.
I haven't even seen the cut purse, but he's probably lurking somewhere. There's quite an emphasis on the treasury and so where are interest rates gonna go then? That's my question. If you're,
Should I take a buy?
Other YouTube channels, Dad. Other YouTube
yes, you
channels.
should take a buy.
No, I'm not going to take a buy.
You should take a buy.
No,
I think you should take a buy.
no buys. I don't know that I need all this money, but
No,
To be
you
fair.
you don't need all that money, just stop trying. Oh my goodness.
alright, so could. I mean,
He has enough money displayed on the table to have
yeah,
this.
yeah, I'm not. I still have a butcher, so I'm considering what I might do with my butcher. So you could take that, put that down.
I'll just hold it here.
It's got at least 14 points. 15, 16.
Yeah, I didn't take the buy.
We didn't take the buy. Ho, ho, ho. We told you to take the buy. We're not doing a redo on that one.
No.
We told you to take
Okay,
the
look, I've got this butcher.
With your last 2 coins, maybe you should buy an estate.
I have 3.
You didn't take the buy, so it doesn't matter.
Alright, I'm gonna
He takes
take.
the estate, though. I get to not give him a colony.
Hmm.
Because, he already bought his card.
He doesn't get to put his treasuries on the top of his deck either if he buys it.
Well, if he
Colony.
buys anything, yeah.
For
On
the-
this row.
I don't know why he's still dilly-dallying here.
I
He's
have
taking
a
such
butcher.
a long turn. He's just
I'm gonna get rid of this
dilly-dallying.
copper, and I'm gonna take this silver instead
Okay.
of that copper.
What?
Colony sales are closing soon.
I have 3. Plus 6 is 11. No. Plus 6 is 9. 10, 11, 12, 14.
You have enough money.
And I can't put my treasuries on top.
No.
If you tried, we would
But
buy
he's
it.
got so many, does it actually matter?
Yes.
Maybe. All right. We go from the magnificence of North Dominion to the lowly hamlet.
He had a lot of hamlets.
Hamlets are magnificent. Especially if you use them correctly. And get a treasury and a colony instead of, only just a colony.
You know, hamlets can give you buys if you discard something.
They can't, yeah. They can do that. It was a poor decision. I had to make it, well, I don't know if I did have to make it early in my turn. I think I did. I think I was out of plus action cards at that point.
No, because
How many piles are
Played
we
one after
missing? We're just missing
Yeah,
one pile
I sort
so
of just
far?
started drawing conspirators at that point. Let's see. I think I was down to one. Yeah, we've only gotten rid of one pile, but I mean,
two will follow
yeah,
quite quickly.
we're almost there.
I'm going to toss this for a buy.
Okay.
I'm going to take 2 coffers,
Okay. 2 coffers.
if I may. Thank you. I'm going to-
throat clearing.
I'm
really.
going to venture. That was disappointing. And I'm going to venture
Platinum.
yet again. That was also disappointing.
You just don't want me to
7.
have
Only, I
anywhere
ended
near
up with only
enough points.
Okay, but
7.
look at your coffers.
Yeah, I do
Now
have.
back to your money.
Now back to your coffers. Sadly, your coffers aren't there anymore.
Now you're gonna take a platinum.
What?
Okay.
Okay.
Alright.
What?
Sure you
That's-
don't want any.
That's a valid choice, technically.
I don't think it is. Not at this point of the game.
There's only.
3 cards left to be bought before the game's over.
Oh. Oh. Yeah, I probably screwed up again.
I mean, I actually don't know who's winning. It might be me. I might try to win. I might try to end the game. Arthur will definitely be buying a colony, though, so I think that would definitely put him in the lead. So I don't know how many colonies you might already have 2 colonies. I just have not been paying attention.
It's all the bling that's been distracting you. When you start wearing the bling, man, your concentration, your focus.
I'm just looking for, my Chamberlain. He's supposed to keep track of that kind of thing.
Need my deck shuffled. Like a run of treasuries, please.
Chamby, how many points do South and East Dominion have?
3!
Was the Chamberlain and.
Chamby, that can't be correct.
Was the Chamberlain named in Kingdom for
I'm
Sale?
the understudy.
I don't know. I remember that book. That was a
good book.
good book. There was a sequel. Were there multiple
Oh,
sequels?
yeah, there were like 5 or 6 in that series.
I'm gonna
Did I read
discard
them all? I mean, I
this
assume I read them all, but I really
by
The best one was the Black Unicorn.
each other player discards a copper
What?
or reveals a hand with no copper.
What? That's 33% of the money in my hand.
Yeah! Coin pursed! 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13,
Goodness.
6, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15.
But did you get any plus buys?
Mm-hmm.
Oh dear. And a silver.
Staying away from the treasuries and the conspirators and so on. Hamlet. Conspirator. Plus 2 more. I can afford a conspirator.
Gee golly gee whiz, that's a conspirator.
Wasn't a great turn.
Gee golly gee whizzikers, Batman, that's a conspirator.
This next turn though is going to be great if I actually get to play it. Maybe. Maybe it'll be okay.
Well, one, two, three, 4, 5. Not bad.
Are those all estates?
There are a lot of actions, so you're going to want to discard some actions if you've got any.
Let's see. I can discard this. I can
Unless you
discard
discarded
this.
burden plus action with those first 2 hamlets.
And I can
I
discard
did.
this. And so now
We're venturing a few times.
I have some ventures to play out. Come on. Come on, deck.
Sometimes ventures are worth copper.
So not too
Good-
bad.
Good venture there.
Okay, so
That's a lot.
8, but I should have,
You didn't discard anything.
I didn't discard anything. So 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. But I only get a colony out of that.
Would you like a colony or a province? Or a platinum?
But not a bad. I was kind of hoping for a little bit. So how does the old Woodford Reserve hold up?
You know, Woodford Reserve is not the smoothest whiskey, but I like the flavor of it.
Yeah.
And it's not like a really rich flavor. It's just kind of a pleasant, sort of nice,
Yeah.
nice oaky vanilla honey kind of flavor.
Probably don't want to end the game. I might be winning, Arthur.
Two, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Did you have an extra buy? You could have gone.
Why would I only had 11.
Just trying to throw things my way.
I'm going to get an extra buy here.
He has
There's a
gotten
bunch of treasuries.
an extra eye. He has gotten an extra eye. He has gotten
Right out.
an extra buy.
It's not an amazing amount of money here. You got 2,
He
3,
has
4,
obtained
5,
more
6,
than
7,
one
8,
pardon.
9. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Fine, I'll take it.
Fine, I'll take a colony.
I thought that this game would not end with the colonies being run out, but you know, no one really wants to just buy those
No,
last
I'm
two.
fairly certain I'm not in the lead, so.
I'm positive I'm not.
I mean, I could have ended it there. Getting the last treasury and last conspirator, but. Could have put myself out of the misery. I don't know that I'm really in misery, though, to be honest. You would put that over here if you didn't want it in your hand.
No, he.
It goes to your hand. And then you put something on
Oh,
top of your deck.
oh, I see what you're saying.
Artisans are weird.
Um,
They're weird guys. Girls. Potters.
Actually, that's right. I do want that.
Artisans are
Yeah.
weird. This one does pots.
Some of them craft the finest shield spider armor.
Okay. That's
What?
11. 5, 6, 7, 8,
It's 12.
9, 10, 11. Oh, 12. Still keeping up with the Joneses here.
What's going on here?
Oh, what was that? Oh, well, never mind.
10, 11. Really? 12.
That's how many points Dad had last year. 12, 12. Can I have 12 coins? Do you
No, no, you cannot. You may not.
think? I mean, it seems unlikely, but
Do not
Do have
pass
a lot of
12. Do not proceed directly to
treasuries.
colony.
Do not get above 9. Do not get above 10.
Heck, don't get above 3.
I need my deck shuffled.
No?
I don't know. Did you put something good at the top?
I just grabbed the colony that you'd just gotten, put it at the top,
No,
and then
I need-
handed it back.
I need like a conspirator at the top.
I'll see what I can
Got
do for colonies.
4, 5, 6 here.
So what's the census so far? Pretty interesting
Hand-
game, right? I mean, we're using different strategies and we're all still in the running, so I would say that's an interesting
It
hand.
feels so mellow of a game, and it doesn't feel like there's really that much exciting turn-wise.
I feel like if we had all been keeping track of how many points everybody
So-
had, the game would probably be over
So-
by now.
So,
Yeah,
So-
I bet it would be.
so what's the scale for deciding interesting? 1 to
Is
10
that a
or
colony?
1 to 10 or 1 to 5?
Nice.
Butcher, 2 coffers.
I think it's probably 1 to 7.
Oh, come on. Nobody uses 1 to 7 except stupid social psychologists
I'd give this a 4.
out of 7.
Uh-huh.
How about a 5 out of 10?
I am butchering this estate for a conspirator.
No, I like I like
And I'm gonna-
7 because
I'm gonna buy this.
what?
That's it?
Yeah.
No. No.
We've had enough.
No, we haven't.
We have.
We haven't played my hand.
We have had enough.
I've got enough for at least a colony.
We're
without
not,
it-
we're
without
not
even.
exhausting the colonies.
I could probably get a colony this time. Oh.
Could you say I'm cutting you off?
No.
Just so that.
What? Oh, cutting me off of the scotch?
No, so that I could potentially use it as a title.
I didn't even use up all my coffers.
Yeah.
How tragic.
You could have.
I think the interesting thing is, look at our, like, piles of cards that we have here. They're very
Treasuries,
strange.
Hamlets, conspirators.
Right,
That's
but
what I
like,
had.
you went pretty focused. I went wide and lost.
I have 34. I don't know. What do you got? Oh,
36, 7,
no, you're way ahead of me.
39?
I
39.
had 32.
You did?
Wait, what? Really? 32?
32.
You only had 2 colonies?
Look, I did not think I was going to win the game.
Ah,
What's your score?
39!
39? Wow, that's a pretty tight
I mean, I
spread
could have
there.
bought I think I could have bought a province that last turn, but I mean, congratulations on your win, first of all.
Who was the person who
South
ended this?
South Dominion.
South ended the game? Well, that was very.
No.
North ended it.
You got it. We're asking interview questions though. So.
Well, that's my interview question.
North ended the game, yes.
And we both cried no. And he was the one that was the lowest. So why did we cry no? Because so
I
what
wanted
was
more
your-
colonies.
I too wanted another colony.
Can you express your feeling of your feelings when you counted your points and realized you had the most?
Well, first I counted my points and I said, oh, I've got 39. That's not too bad. That's pretty alright. I bet the other 2 got better than that, though. And then I looked up and Dad said 32, and I said, oh, did better than Dad, though.
No, I have
And then-
34.
34? Okay. And then you said, I got 32. And I said, wait, that's not right. That would mean I won. And then I realized I was actually just buying colonies for the last 3 turns of the game, pretty much. And that worked out pretty well.
So here's a question. Perhaps should extend it on to Alex as well. It seemed like we all found a set of cards that didn't frustrate us very much. In other words, every turn we were getting pretty much what we wanted, right? I mean, we were getting to play and we were getting to buy what we
Right.
wanted mostly.
Right.
That was kind of interesting because a lot of games I play, I get very frustrated because I don't have the cards. The cards don't get pulled.
Is there a question here?
Yeah. Did you feel at any time that your deck was not working for you?
Yeah, actually. Kind of before I started saying, let's try to get all of the money and just, I think a little bit before and a little bit after I bought the 2 embassies, I didn't think that it was flowing very well because I wasn't really hitting more than a 6, 7, and you remember that I actually bought a province at one point, which
Rather early, actually.
after Alex had bought 2, but I bought a province because I thought that my deck wasn't going to get good enough to start bringing in 11 coins. And then conspirators started lining up, and I had enough treasuries out, and I had enough silver in my deck that it just slowly kind of said, yeah, I have enough coins to buy some colonies. That'll work. And then, I guess with the embassies in there and playing it right, it just kind of lined everything up. Would have lost though if Alex hadn't ended the game and then you'd got a colony and then I'd not managed to get one and then Alex had ended the game.
Yeah, that would have been cool. I think that's what should have happened.
No editorializing from the interviewer, please.
I'm not that great an interviewer. I'm not as good as you. I'm just your average cable channel interviewer.
Okay, here's my second interview
I'm not the
question.
BBC, you know.
What other flavors of kefir have you tried, and how do they stand up to the strawberry?
The blueberry is pretty much the exact same thing as the strawberry, but you know, blueberry flavored. And that just makes it a little bit worse. Like, normally, if you gave me the choice between strawberries and blueberries, I'd probably take the blueberries, but it just doesn't taste quite the same. Like, strawberries are made for cream and cream for strawberries. That's not true, but
So,
it could be.
so did you feel the lack of a certain amount of character in the cards tonight? I mean, there were no torturers. We had the cut purse, but the cut purse was so marginal, and you hardly knew it was there. And we don't have a name for him. He was never caught. He was never brought to justice. He caused only minor inconvenience.
Some mayhem in North Dominion.
And East Dominion.
I would-
The cut purse was never caught.
I think his name might be Jimmy.
Jimmy,
Yeah.
that's kind of what I'm getting at, is that there wasn't that much.
Jimmy's a lockpick. Sorry.
We didn't have a cute village girl. We didn't have a torturer.
No, the cards
didn't
were
have-
very samey. It felt a lot like they had their standout uses. Like the conspirators were good for racking up money, and the inn was a good splitter for if I didn't have a hamlet around, because those went by really quick. But like, there wasn't anything that was. There wasn't any flair to the differentiation. It all felt very similar. It was like, oh, I'll push the action cards out. I think the reason why I think it was kind of a boring game was because there weren't
We gave it a 3.5.
Yeah, well, it was okay, but like it wasn't great. Like, and I think it wasn't great because there wasn't a point where I played my cards and thought, I feel very clever. It wasn't. I built this.
Didn't have to be
It was
clever
smart
to
that
buy
I
all
built
the
this,
plus
and
card
it was
plus
good.
action
Yeah,
cards.
it was just. Those are good cards. I should buy those ones, and there wasn't anything beyond that, that to make me think I've worked to get this success. It was, well, you know, I had enough coins. I buy the good cards.
Okay. Well, maybe Dominion is getting almost stale. We'll have to switch to a new board game next week.
What? No?
Doesn't that just mean we should get a new set of cards to shuffle in?
We've had some pretty good games recently.
probably
I
11
may
o'clock.
not go and edit this one fully, or I might just like put in the beginning, put in the end, cut out the middle, like the middle half an hour or so, and leave
Well,
the
why
end.
cut it at all? Anybody that's watching it that gets bored can just space ahead, so.
That's true. Maybe I'll put in chapter markers on YouTube instead.
Okay.
Okay.
It's 11 o'clock.
Hit the button?
Hit the button.
No.
That doesn't have a button.
That
I don't know which button to push.
He doesn't care to find a